Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Dark Knight, a true Batman story written by Paul Dini and drawn by Eduardo Risso. It's published by Vertigo Comics. And as the subtitle rightly suggests, this is a true account of a very unfortunate night that the writer of the story, Paul Dini, had to go through one day when he was going back from his workplace to his home. He was mugged by a random group of people and he was beaten up. He was left there on the street to die. And this book is about his recovery from the physical and the emotional trauma that he had to go through because of this incident. Currently, this book is available in the hardcover format, which means that it comes with a dust jacket. On the inner side, we have this Batman image, and the other flap has the creator bios. And here is the hardcover book itself without the dust jacket. It has the same image on the front as the dust jacket, and it has a very minimalist image on the back. And the binding of the book is slightly tight. It's a glued binding. DC and Vertigo, being DC and Vertigo, will probably never change that. But since this is a thin book, it doesn't really suffer from a lot of problems. As you can see, it stays open quite comfortably, and there aren't a lot of splash pages, which means that you don't really have to worry about a lot of gutter loss as well. So a bit of a backdrop here. Paul Dini, the author of this book, was working as an animator with Warner Brothers Studios, and at the time he was working on the animated adventures of Batman, and I think it was about this time when he also co-created the character of Harley Quinn. And he's able to link the elements of his workplace with his injury and his recovery period really well. There are times where he even questions his entire life. He questions the concept of Batman himself, when he thinks it's pointless to work on a character who fights for justice, who tries to protect the weak, but is of no use to him when he is in dire need of help. There are also a lot of villains from the Batman universe who feature extensively in this book. And while you have the villains trying to pull the author down and reminding him that he can just relax and enjoy the sympathy of his relatives and his friends and just not get back on his feet because it's the easy thing to do. On the other hand, you have the figure of Batman who is reminding the author that he needs to get back on his feet, he needs to put his life back together, and he needs to fight through the negativity. And while the artwork of this book is absolutely brilliant with amazing pencil work and panel layouts and really nice shades and color palettes used by Eduardo Risso to indicate flashbacks and different moods that the author is in, I think the story and the narrative is incredibly powerful and is something that will speak to every Batman fan out there. I give this book a 4.5 out of 5. I really loved it, and if you do happen to pick it up, I hope you love it too. That was it for this video. I'll see you again next time. Till then, goodbye.